Hello and welcome to Face Horror Corner. So yesterday I went ahead and I saw The Black Phone so I could make a review for you guys. Also because I'm selfish and I like watching movies for myself, so deal with that. But I sat with my friend and I wanted to give you guys a little rundown about what The Black Phone is about in case you live under a rock or you have more of a life outside social media than I do. The Black Phone is basically about this child abductor known as the Grabber, who has a history of stealing children. The police just never find them again. And one of the kids that he kidnaps, the main character of this movie, has some outside help in getting out of his basement. So not only is he helped by the spirits of the dead children who have been murdered by the Grabber before, who communicate with him through a black telephone connected to the wall of the basement, but his sister is actually a little bit psychic. She sees things in her dreams and normally they come true, a trait she inherited from her mother, and that her father, who is not a good character, is not very happy about and tries to beat out of her. So, I'm going to give this movie a very high rating, to be honest. I'm going to rate it 9 out of 10, which for me, if you watch my reviews, you know that's very weird for things to get that high of a rating. I'm a solid 8.5 most of the time, in appearance and also in reviews. But this was a fantastic movie. My only complaint is that it should have been a little bit longer, and my friend agreed with me too when she saw it, that it had so much that it could do. And I know the movie was basically about a guy being in a basement for over half the movie, so that doesn't seem like you want that to go on too long. I think the directors are worried about that too. But they could have easily done 2.5 hours. Actually, it might have been 2 hours. No, it's a little under 2 hours. They could have easily done 2 to 2.5 hours of this movie, and it would have still been entertaining, and they could have cleared up some things a bit. Like, there's an ending. I'm not going to tell you what happened. There's a little twist at the end, which honestly does not make too much sense to me. I feel like it was just kind of out of the blue, no clues whatsoever. That's what was going to happen. But cinematography was great. I loved the acting. So one thing I really like, I'm going to compare it to the It movies, the newer reboots. They created the kids in It, and they made them very, very adult-like. You know, all the swearing, all the stuff the kids do. Yes, they do that to an extent, but it was a little over the top, in my opinion, as someone who unfortunately did experience being a child and being around other children. It still has to experience being around children to this day because of my job. I don't work in a school, so I can say that. But it was a little over the top in It, just a tiny bit. And this movie did a great job of balancing being a child, dealing with serious issues, but still acting like kids actually act like. So I think they balanced that really well. And I loved the music, I loved the cinematography, I loved the character design, especially for the Grabber. The mask that they had him put on was incredible. I genuinely really liked this movie, and I would fully recommend seeing it in theaters instead of watching it on the TV, because yes, that costs more, but it was a great experience for a theater. So, see, cinematography, audio, casting, yeah, everything in total I rated so high. That's why it's a solid 9 out of 10. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day or night. My next video so far is leaning towards me reviewing Megan is Missing and talking about when horror goes too far and when there are limits that I don't believe should be crossed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic week. Also have a good weekend. That's part of your week. So I'm just making sure you're doing that too. And I will catch you all later.